And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineups. Introducing first, the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers. Leading off and playing in center field, number 4, Addison Gibson. Batting second, playing in right field, number 9, Bree Frazier. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 15, Kara Long. Cleanup hitter and left fielder, number 1, Sarah Barrett. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 12, Savannah Johnson. Batting sixth and catching, number 16, Mallory McKnight. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 10, Bailey Allison. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 14, Abigail Mills. Batting ninth, playing third base, number 23, Matea Osmus. The starting pitcher for the Cavs is number 20, Jillian Jones. UVA Wise is coached by Karen Bitter and Nick Bitter, assisted by Lamar Steele and Taylor Kelly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for your Carson-Newman Eagles. In left field from Jackson, Tennessee, a 5'6" freshman, number 15, Trinity Brooks. In center field from Gadsden, Alabama, a 5'5" sophomore, number 14, Abby Martin. In right field from Sunny Daisy, Tennessee, a 5'7" senior, number 4, Mary Vandergrift. At third base from Orange, Connecticut, a 5'5" senior, number 42, Brooke Matazowski. At shortstop from Powell, Tennessee, a 5'7" junior, number 2, Hayden Dye. At second base from Coreyton, Tennessee, a 5'4" senior, number 12, Macy Hughes. At first base from Lebanon, Tennessee, a 5'5" sophomore, number 17, Elena Smith. Behind the plate from Harrisburg, Kentucky, a 5'5" junior, number 33, Kennedy Warner. And the starting pitcher from Morristown, Tennessee, a 5'3" senior, number 28, Emma Frost. Carson-Newman is coached by Michael Graves, assisted by Holly Tucker-Vance, Carmen Holt. Athletic trainer is Becca Brandstetter. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Current and former service members may render a salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex. South Atlantic Conference softball on the brain today as Carson-Newman welcomes in the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers. Carson-Newman streaking. Eagles are 16-10 and a flawless 6-0 in the South Atlantic Conference. Eagles winners of 14 of their last 16
and 7 consecutive, taking on a UVA Wise team that's 11-7 and 1-7 in league play. Don't let that record fool you for the Highland Cavaliers, though. They've got some quality wins, a sweep of King. They took one off of Lincoln Memorial and were very close to defeating Anderson, who's tied atop the league table with Carson-Newman on Saturday. Eagles hand the ball to Emma Frost in the circle. Frost, 2.46 ERA and a 6-1 record for her. She has been lights out here over the last 14 for the Eagles as we are underway 7 minutes ahead of schedule at 12:53 with a first pitch foul to Addison Gibson. So getting underway just a little bit early, it seems to be our custom. Frost wheels and deals. Gibson takes a strike, 0-2. Frost, 1.30 ERA and a 6-1 record in the last 16 games. 10 appearances and 8 starts in that stretch for her. The 0-2. Gibson swings. Bouncing ball over the head of Matazowski at third. Gibson turns around first and retreats, but she's aboard with a leadoff single. Baltimore chopped Brooke Matazowski, who was playing in. If Matazowski's at normal depth, that's a routine ground ball and an out, but it hard hopped over her head. And UVA Wise has the leadoff batter aboard for Bree Frazier. Frost deals. Frazier swings and misses. A touch tardy, 0-1. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Our director replay operator, Ian Johnson. Here's the 0-1. Foul backing out of play, 0-2. And our camera operator, Joshua Butts. Glad that you've elected to spend part of your Tuesday afternoon with us here on the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman garbed in all white today. Frost in the circle with Kennedy Warder catching behind home plate. Third to first, the Eagles go Matazowski, Hayden Dye, Macy Hughes starting the first game of the season for herself at second. The 0-2, flipped foul backing out of play. And Elena Smith starting at first for the Eagles. Outfield, Brooks, Martin, and Vandergriff left to right across the outfield. 0-2, the pitch. Upstairs, hacked foul backing out of play. Frazier staying alive at 0-2. Emma Frost has thrown 7 pitches in this one, and they have all been in the zone. I shouldn't say all of them have been in the zone. They've all been for strikes. The pitch. Off speed, bounce back up the middle. It's fielded by Hughes. She goes with an underhand flip to second to Dye. It is late, and everybody's safe as Frazier reaches on a fielder's choice. Ball kicked off the heel of Dye's glove, but Gibson was there. And there's 2 aboard with nobody out for the Highland Cavaliers. And one of the most dangerous hitters in the South Atlantic Conference in Kara Long. Shortstop's hitting .436 this season. 13 extra base knocks in her 34 hits. She's driven in 26. Frost pitches and Long swings, bashes it back up the middle. Martin fields in center and keeps everybody where they are. A single for Long off of her 35th hit of the year. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. No score, top of the first. Cavs, the first 3 in the inning, have reached a single down the left field line for Gibson. Frazier gets aboard on a fielder's choice. And now Long singles up the middle. So the Cavs in business. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the left fielder, Barrett, to the plate. Right-hand batter versus right-hand pitcher. Barrett stands in and takes a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
If she's still in front of you here, you can run her back, Tiger, and then go one.
Frost, 0-1. Taken for a strike at the knees, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, but a Cavalier on every base to open up this ball game. The pitch, flipped foul to the backstop. Barrett stays alive at 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Frost back aboard the slab. She brings the 0-2 to the plate. Pop foul, back, Warder chases, but it's over the catcher's head and out of play. Still 0-2. Frost has largely been in the driver's seat. Gibson down in an 0-2 count. Base hit over Matazowski's head at third. Frazier down in an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Check swing and a pitch low and away. Barrett doesn't give chase. That's the first pitch that's been a ball for Emma Frost. Our 14th pitch of the inning. Frost, 1-2. Swing and a line drive into center field. Martin lays out, but it's past her glove into the wall. 1 run is in. The 2nd run is in. Brooks gets it into Die. The 3rd run scores. Barrett clears the bases with a double to left center. And Wise is staked to a 3-0 lead. A bases clearing double for Sarah Barrett, hitting .500 this season with the bases loaded. And the Cavs in business. Frost now goes to work against Johnson. She pitches, and Johnson takes inside for a ball, 1-0. UVA Wise off and running. First 4 of the game have reached for the Highland Cavaliers. Here's the 1-0. Popped in the air, shallow right field. Hughes calls off Vandergriff, and the second baseman makes the grab to retire Johnson for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the catcher McKnight. First pitch to McKnight, popped in the air. Die, a run from short, makes the grab on a dead sprint toward the left field line, and there's 2 away. So 2 out now for the designated player, Allison. Wise has done the damage, loaded the bases without an out, and got a bases clearing double from Sarah Barrett. Frost brings the first pitch to the plate to Allison, and it's a strike at the belt, 0-1. 19 pitches for Emma Frost in this inning. Credit UVA Wise. Every hit this inning, with the exception of Long's, has come on a 2-strike count, 0-1. And that hits Allison. So Allison gets plunked. And the Cavs have 2 aboard with 2 out, looking to extend this 3-run top of the first inning. If you're UVA Wise, you could not ask for a better start. Load the bases with nobody out and take advantage of the situation. With a Barrett bases clearing double to the left center field alleyway. Johnson being examined by head coach Karen Bitter. And assistant coach Lamar Steele. She's good, and it brings up the second baseman Mills. First pitch to Mills. Taken for a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The pitch. Popped in the air toward Davis Street, and it's on top of Wise's dugout. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, but 3 already across here in the top of the first for UVA Wise. Frost sights the sign. 0-2 pitch. Down and away for Mills. 23 pitches for Emma Frost, 19 for strikes. She's been ahead in every count. UVA Wise has had the answer. There's a swing and a miss. Mills is down on strikes. Frost settles in after loading the bases and giving up the 3-run double to Barrett. Cavs leave 2 aboard. 3-0 UVA Wise after a half inning. Eagles turn to the plate. We get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shop cneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shop cneagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop cneagles.com.
Abby Martin leads things off for the Eagles, grounding the ball back to the circle, fielded by Jones, and she throws out Martin at first, fielding her position with a strike to Johnson. So 1 pitch, 1 out for UVA Wise. Cavs are staked to a 3-0 lead after Sarah Barrett's 3-run double. Here comes Trinity Brooks. Brought her average up to 340 as she swings and misses at the first pitch. Hitting .370 for the month of March. Multi-hit efforts in 3 of her last 5 games. Lefty slapper, should she get on, scores a run 77% of the time as she tips this pitch foul off the catcher McKnight. 0-2. Jillian Jones in the circle for UVA Wise. Right-hand pitcher with a 2-6 record and a 4.33 ERA. 61 hits and 42 innings of work. The 0-2. Brooks takes a called third strike on the inner half, and quickly there are 2 away in the bottom of the first. Brings up Macy Hughes. Hughes batting .360 this season. Jones wheels and deals, and Hughes takes on the outside edge for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Off speed and outside, ball 1. pitch. Hughes swings, ground ball into the hole at short. Long fields, long throw to first, and plenty of time to get Hughes. So the Eagles retired in order. Martin, Brooks, and Hughes go down quietly. 3-0 Cavs after an inning. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Emma Frost's first pitch to Matea Osmus misses high for ball one. And it's a 1-0 count to start the top of the second. Second pitch popped in the air, right field side. Second baseman Macy Hughes calls off the right fielder Mary Vandergriff and makes a can of corn grab about a foot deep in the outfield. In right to get Osmus. So 1 up, 1 down. Carson-Newman finds itself behind UVA Wise 3-0 after the Cavs loaded the bases without an out in the first. Gibson swings and misses on the first pitch, 0-1. After the Cavs loaded the bases in the first with nobody out, and then Sarah Barrett took advantage, pelting a bases-clearing double to left center field. The 0-1. Gibson flares into the air. Hughes circles under it in front of the second base bag, and the second baseman makes the snag for out number 2. And since Barrett's bases clearing double to give the Cavs the lead, Eagles have settled in, and it's been pop-up, pop-up, pop-up pretty much for Emma Frost. Frazier stands in, taking down and in for a ball, 1-0. Frazier reached on a fielder's choice to second, her first time up. 1-0. This is up and away for a ball, 2-0 to Frazier. She came around to score the run on, or one of the 3 runs on Barrett's double. Frost 2-0 and pitching. Frazier will golf this one out to right center. Long run for Abby Martin, but the center fielder tracks it down on a dead sprint in the right center field alleyway to get Frazier. Frost faces the minimum in the top of the second. The Eagles still trail the Cavs 3-0 after an inning and a half here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Well, it's one pitch, one out for Jones to start the bottom of the second. Hayden Dye flies out to right field. And Jones has retired the first 4 that she has faced to open up this contest. And out for Brooke Matazowski, who takes outside for a ball, 1-0. Jones has been quality through an inning and a third. 9 pitches, 7 strikes for Wise's starting pitcher, garbed in all black. The 1-0. Matazowski looks at it low for a ball, 2-0. She's worked so quickly, we still haven't set Wise's defensive lineup. You got Mallory McKnight as the other member of the battery with Jillian Jones behind the plate. Osmus, Long, Mills, and Johnson go third to first. Here's the 2-0. Check swing and a pitch on the outside edge, 2-1 to Matazowski. And then the outfield, Sarah Barrett plays in left, Addison Gibson's in center, and Bree Frazier is in right field for the Highland Cavaliers. Jones, 2-1. Matazowski swings. This pitch is pummeled. Deep left field. Matazowski puts it to the tippy top of the roof of the indoor hitting facility. A league-leading 11th home run for Brooke Matazowski, and the Eagles are within 2 runs. Brooke Matazowski got every single bit of that pitch. And the hot streak continues for the Orange, Connecticut native. Matazowski with 9 home runs in her last 29 at-bats. 3-1 ball game as Brooklyn Lucero stands in. And she takes outside for a ball, 1-0. 3-1 ball game, bottom second. The pitch bounces in the turf to Lucero, and it's 2-0. Balls, no strikes, 1 out. Beautiful day for softball here at the Vic. Nary a cloud in the sky. Temperatures are probably a little chillier than one would prefer for a day past the Ides of March. The 2-0. On the outside edge for a strike, 2-1 to Lucero. But by and large, this a pleasant and sunny day. UVA has probably brought the chilly weather with them from the mountains of Virginia. Lucero bounces this one foul off the third, 2-2. The pitch. Lucero takes low for ball 3. The count loads up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. A Brooke Matazowski jack has made it a 2-run ball game. The 3-2 is a changeup that Lucero watches bounce inside for ball 4. And Lucero ambles aboard on the base on balls for Mary Vandergrift to work with. So Lucero stands on first, and Mary Vandergrift to the plate. Takes high for a ball. Pitch bounced out of McKnight's mitt, but she recovered quick enough to keep Lucero at first. 1-0 to Vandergrift. Middle infield for the Cavs is at double play depth. Here's the 1-0. In the turf for a ball, 2-0 to Vandergrift. 3-1, Cavs leading. A Sarah Barrett 3-run double in the top of the first got UVA Wise started. Eagles have answered here in the bottom of the second with a solo blast from Brooke Matazowski. 2-0. Vandergrift takes a strike at the knees, 2-1. Jones, 43 innings, does not walk a ton of batters. Just 9 bases on balls given up this season. Here's the 2-1. Vandergrift swings shallow into right center field. The center fielder makes a nice grab, and Gibson, her throw in, well wide of first. Johnson has to corral it off of the facing of the Carson-Newman dugout, but Lucero was on the ground after sliding back into first. And there's 2 away for Elena Smith. Smith in the starting lineup for a 4th time this season. She's hitting .308 as she swings at the first pitch, lifts it to short, long ranges back and reaches up to pluck it out of the sky and retires Smith. But the Eagles get a run back. Brooke Matazowski homers for the 11th time this season. Her solo shot makes it a 2-run ball game. 3-1 Highland Cavaliers after 2. Long, Barrett, and Johnson to the plate for UVA Wise when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Kara Long leads things off for UVA Wise to start the top of the 3rd inning. Long swings at the first pitch, 2-hopper into the hole at second. No trouble for Macy Hughes, who fields at the waist and throws out Long at first, 4-3. 1 pitch, 1 out. Emma Frost has retired the last 5 she's faced in order. And 7 of the last 8 after Barrett's 3-run double. Barrett, the reason the Cavs have the lead right now. She slashed a double on a line drive to the left center field gap. She takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Barrett driving in her 12th, 13th, and 14th runs of the season. She takes ball 2 and is in the driver's seat at 2-0. 3-1 ball game, 3 runs off of 3 hits for the Cavs. 1 run off of 1 hit for the Eagles. Here's the 2-0. Barrett takes outside for ball 3. For the first time today, Emma Frost is behind in the count at 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Frost delivers the pitch. And that one finds the edge of the plate for a strike, 3-1. Carson-Newman, winners of 7 consecutive, dating back to a 2-1 loss to UNC Pembroke to start the month. On the outside edge for strike 2, Barrett has battled back to, or Frost, pardon me, has battled back on Barrett to load the count at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases empty. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Emma Frost fires up her 77th strikeout of the season. And there's 2 away for the first baseman, Savannah Johnson. Johnson popped up to second her first time up. as Frost pitches, and Johnson smacks the first pitch foul to the backstop, 0-1. No balls, a strike and 2 out. Base is empty for the Cavs in the top of the third. It's a 3-1 ball game. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 40 pitches for Emma Frost, 29 for strikes. Johnson waits. Frost pitches, and Johnson slashes it foul off of third. Third base umpire Bobby Troutman. A nice shuffle cut to the left to get out of the way of that one. That's 1-2. Johnson's hitting .212 this year, but that average jumps to .240 when she bats with 2 out. Trying to keep the inning going. The 1-2. Downstairs for a ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Eagles in all white, Cavs in all black. On a sun-drenched day on the banks of Mossy Creek. Frost set for the 2-2. Here it comes. Popped in the air, right into the hole at short. Hayden Dye didn't have to move at all. And she stays under it and retires Johnson. Back-to-back innings, Emma Frost faces the minimum. She has retired 7 consecutive after giving up the bases clearing double to Sarah Barrett. Cavs are still in front, though. 3-1 after 2.5 innings. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
First pitch to Kennedy Warder was fouled off of third base, and it's 0-1 to her. Jillian Jones, 2 innings of work, has given up a home run to Brooke Matizowski as Warder smashes this 0-1 pitch into center field. That's down for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Carson-Newman. Eagles get the leadoff batter aboard for the first time today. And the lineup goes back to the top of the order for Abby Martin. Martin grounded out to the circle on the first pitch she saw to start this game. Sophomore outfielders hitting .324. And works with Warder on first. Jones pitches, and Martin cues it foul, backing out of play, 0-1. Middle infield for the black-clad Cavs pinches toward double play depth. Warder, 1 stolen base this season in 3 attempts. Does have good speed, but has been caught twice. 0-1 the pitch. Martin squares to bunt, pulls it back as it goes low for a ball, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Jones, the 1-1. Martin does bunt this time. Third base side, nice grab by the third baseman Osmus, who scoops it up and throws a BB on the run to the second baseman Mills, covering first to retire Martin 5-4. But the sac bunt does its job and gets Kennedy Warder into scoring position for Trinity Brooks. So Warder on second. And Brooks, who's a strikeout victim, looking on 3 pitches. Back to the plate. Pitch is well outside, and Warder is off to third on the wild pitch. So Kennedy Warder stands on third. Brooks 1-0 to her. As Jones goes back to work. Low and away for ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Warder a single, moved to second on the sacrifice, takes third on the wild pitch. Eagles down 2 runs, the 2-0. Misses for a ball, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Eagles winners of 3 consecutive in the series with UVA Wise. It's the 11th meeting. Carson-Newman has never won 4 straight against the Cavs, the 3-0. Misses for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Trinity Brooks and the tying run on base with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd for Macy Hughes. Hughes grounded out to short her first time up. A ground ball to short likely makes it a 1-run game here. First pitch to Hughes. She squares to bunt. It's in there for a strike. The catcher, McKnight, bobbled the ball. Brooks was already off to second. She steals her 9th bag of the year successfully. And the Eagles have 2 in scoring position with 1 out. 0-1 to Hughes, the pitch. She swings, bouncing ball to third. The third baseman, Osmus, turned to go tag Warder at third. Missed. Throw to first, not in time. So Hughes reaches on a fielder's choice. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for Hayden Dye. Osmus tried to get the lead runner Warder, but Warder did not stray far from the bag, preventing the tag. Here comes Hayden Dye. Bases loaded as she takes outside for a ball, 1-0. Dye flied out to right her first time up. Fly ball here makes it a 1-run ball game. Bases loaded, 1 out. Eagles down 3-1. Looking for a timely lick. The 1-0. Dye swings, pelts it into the left center field alleyway. This ball is rolling all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. The tying run is in. The go-ahead run to the plate. Throw not in time. A bases clearing double for Hayden Dye has given Carson-Newman the lead. 4-3 Eagles in the bottom of the 3rd. Hayden Dye, a scorching extra base hit to the left center field gap. Brings up Brooke Matizowski. 1 out, and Dye on third. She took third on the throw. The pitch on the outside edge for a strike to Matizowski. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-3, Carson-Newman has taken the lead. 0-1. Matizowski swings and misses at the changeup, 0-2. Matizowski in an 0-2 hole. Jones, the 0-2. Matizowski, defensive shot foul off of first. Stays alive at 0-2. The pitch. Matizowski watches it low for a ball, 1-2. 1-2 to Brooke Matazowski. Hit her 11th home run of the season last time up. The 1-2. Down and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. An insurance run 60 feet away for the Eagles. They've taken the lead 4-3 off of Hayden Dye's bases clearing double to left center. The 2-2. Matazowski swings. Line drive, center field. Gobbling it up is Gibson. Tagging and scoring from third is Hayden Dye, and it is a 4-run inning and a 2-run lead for Carson-Newman. 5-3, Carson-Newman in front. Second out of the inning, Brooklyn Lucero comes up. Lucero walked her first time through. Jones back to work. The first pitch, Lucero watches low for ball 1, 1-0. Bases clearing double for Hayden Dye and a sacrifice fly for Brooke Matazowski, part of a 4-run bottom of the third. Eagles have scored 5 unanswered. The 1-0. Change-up that Lucero tips foul off of third, 1-1. 1-1. Base is empty, 2 outs. Jones trying to prevent any further damage from being done here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1. Lucero, line drive down the right field line. Racing back is Frazier. She gets it into her glove in the corner to retire Lucero on a well-hit ball. But the Eagles do damage. 4 runs off of 2 hits in the inning. And Carson-Newman has scored 5 unanswered to take a 5-3 lead on the Highland Cavaliers. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large 1-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large 1-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
After falling behind 3-0 in the top of the first inning, Carson-Newman has responded with 5 unanswered, and Emma Frost has settled into a nice rocking chair and retired the last 7 that she's faced. She goes to work here against Mallory McKnight, who popped up to short her last time up. And McKnight takes the first pitch inside at the knees for a ball to begin this at-bat, 1-0. 1-0. Bouncing ball back to the circle. Kicks off of Frost, but Matazowski's there from third to scoop it up and throw out McKnight at first. 1-5-3, the putout works. And there's one away for the designated player, Allison. 8 in a row retired by Emma Frost. First pitch, swing and a miss by Allison, 0-1. Oh, 1. Hit foul back, 0-2. Pitch. Little cue shot into the hole at second. Long run for Hughes. Throw to first. Not in time to Elena Smith. Allison legs out the infield single to second. And the Cavs have a one-out base runner for the second baseman Mills to work with. Hughes was playing deep in the hole at second, and her throw to first just late to Elena Smith, who went split-legged. And Mills stands in. First pitch, taken inside for a ball, 1-0. 49 pitches for Emma Frost, 35 for strikes. 5-3 Eagles leading. 3 in the first for the Cavs. Here's the 1-0. Bounce to third. Matazowski fields. Throws to second to Hughes. She wins the race to the bag to get to the lead runner, Allison. Mills reaches on a fielder's choice, and there's 2 away. Long run for Macy Hughes playing deep in the hole at second. She and Brooke Matazowski share a chuckle, as Matazowski trusted Hughes' wheels to be able to make it to second in time. Brings up Matea Osmus. Frost pitches to her, and Osmus sends it foul to the backstop, 0-1. Oh, 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Finds the plate for a strike, 1-2. The pitch. Foul backing out of play. Osmus hangs around to the ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. Burns the turf for a ball, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Club foul off of third. Do it over again. Break-even pitch. Osmus fights it foul, backing out of play. 7 pitches deep in the AB. Frost will deliver an 8th pitch shortly. 5-3 Eagles leading, top of the 4th. Eagles have scored 5 unanswered after a 3-run top of the first for the Cavs. The 2-2. Line outside for ball 3. Osmus has battled to load the count at 3-2. 2 out, and Mills on first. Frost back aboard the rubber. Here's the payoff pitch. Clubbed foul off the facing of the third base dugout. It's 3-2 still. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Frost, the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Frost wins the 11-pitch battle with Matea Osmus. And the Eagles protect a 5-3 lead headed to the bottom of the 4th. Vandergriff, Smith, and Warder to the plate. We get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Mary Vandergrift leads off the bottom of the fourth with a base hit back up the box. And Carson-Newman in business after a leadoff single from Mary Vandergrift. 5-3, Eagles lead it, bottom fourth inning. Carson-Newman trying to continue its hot streak at the plate. Eagles have scored 5 unanswered as Elena Smith stands in. The line out to short her first time up. She bunts up the third baseline. Charging is the third baseman, Osmus, who scoops it up and throws to the second baseman, Mills, covering first. That retires Smith 5-4, but the sacrifice punt does its job. It gets Mary Vandergrift into scoring position for Kennedy Warder. Warder singled in her last at-bat as Jones pitches off the plate away for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 5-3. Carson-Newman leads UVA wise, but looking for more here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch that hits and is behind Kennedy Warder, and because it hit Warder, it's not a wild pitch for Vandergrift to be able to take third base. So she has to retreat to second, and there's 2 aboard for Abby Martin. Eagles threatening as Martin takes on the outside edge for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. A 5-3 lead for the Eagles here in the bottom of the fourth, but looking for more with 2 on. Here's a changeup that Martin pokes in the air to left. Ranging in is Barrett, who leaps up and makes the grab at head height to retire Martin. 2 away for Trinity Brooks. So Brooks will try to keep the inning alive. 0 for 1 officially, a strikeout looking and a base on balls. UVA Wise head coach Karen Bitter is out from the dugout, and she is making a pitching change. New hurler for the Highland Cavaliers. More on that when we get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
New pitcher for UVA Wise is Bailey Allison. She and Jones swap as pitcher and DP. Allison is 5-5 this season with a 2.50 ERA. She comes in to face Trinity Brooks. Shift on for the Cavs against the slapper Brooks, who takes low and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs, Vandergriff on second, Warder on first. Vandergriff singled to center to lead off the inning. A sacrifice bunt and a hit by pitch put 2 on before Martin flies out. The second out, the 1-0. Bounces in the turf. Recovered well by McKnight. Keeps the runners where they are, and it's 2-0 to Brooks. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom fourth. Eagles 5, Cavs 3. Here's the 2-0. Way upstairs and inside. Brooks has to step out of the way. 3-0. Allison, the 2.50 ERA. Opponent sitting just 2.11 off of her with 2 outs. 57 hits given up in 56 innings of work this season. Here's the 3-0. Allison finds the edge of the plate on the inner half, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Brooks trying to keep the line moving. The 3-1. Finds the plate again on the inner half at the handles, 3-2. After falling behind 3-0, Allison has battled back to load the count on Brooks. Payoff pitch coming. Infield playing in for the Cavs against the lefty slapper Brooks. Here's the 3-2. Brooks swings and misses. She's down on strikes. Timely 26th strikeout for Bailey Allison. She strands 2 Eagles and keeps the deficit to 2 runs. Carson-Newman 5, Cavs 3 after 4. You're on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
It's top of the order. Gibson, Frazier, and Long to the plate for UVA Wise as Emma Frost goes back to work for her 4th inning. 60 pitches and 43 strikes for Frost. 3 of the 4 hits she gave up as she deals to Gibson for a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 3 of the first 4 hits she's given up came in that 3-run first inning for the Cavs. First 4 batters of the day reached. Of course, Sarah Barrett drove in 3 with a double. 0-1. Bounced back to the circle. Frost fields her position. On target throw to Elena Smith retires Gibson. 1 up, 1 down. And since that 3-run double to Barrett, Frost is settled in. Plunked Allison in the first. Gave up a 1-out single to Allison in the 4th. She's been the only player to reach for the Cavs since. Frazier stands in. Taking off the plate away for a ball, 1-0. Frazier reached on a fielder's choice to second when Macy Hughes failed to record an out at the second base bag back in that first inning. 1-0, swing a line drive, bouncing into left field. That's a base hit. Trinity Brooks scoops it up and gets it into Hayden Dye. Frazier with the 5th hit of the day. for the Highland Cavaliers, and for a second straight inning, UVA Wise tallies a one-out single. And the table's set for one of the best bats in the sack in shortstop Kara Long. 438 is the batting average for Long this season. Frost pitches, and that hit Long. So Long gets plunked, and it was a dead ball. Frazier tried to take third. All she can do off the dead ball is second. Regardless, there's 2 aboard and 1 out for the Cavs. Barrett. 2-run double or 3-run double her first time up, a strikeout her second time up. And she takes down and in for a ball to begin at bat number 3 at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out for Sarah Barrett. Frost, the 1-0 offering. Swing and a miss for Barrett, 1-1. Gibson grounded out to start the inning to the circle. Frazier is single through the left side before Long gets plunked. Frazier on second, Long on first, 1 out. 1-1, Frost pitches. Barrett takes a strike, handle height, outer half, 1-2. 5-3, Eagles leading, top of the 5th inning. 3 in the first for the Cavs on Barrett's 3-run double. Here's the 1-2. Taken outside for ball 2. Carson-Newman would counter in the bottom of the second. A solo shot onto the roof of the indoor hitting facility for Brooke Matazowski. That made it a 2-run game. Eagles would take the lead in the bottom of the third. Aiden Dye, a 3-run double, the 2-2. Outside for ball 3, and that loads the count. Dye's bases clearing double gave Carson-Newman the lead, and the Eagles tacked on an insurance run with Brooke Matazowski's sac fly to center. And here we stand 5-3, but the Cavs threatening in the 5th. Payoff pitch, foul tipped off Warder's mitt. Do it over at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Barrett staying alive. Hitting .360 this season with runners in scoring position. She works with Frazier on second. Payoff pitch to the plate. Pop foul back to the right and out of play. Do it over at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As the wind flips lazily out to center. Set for the 3-2. Frost, the payoff pitch. Popped into the air, infield fly in effect, as Macy Hughes will get it in her glove anyway. And Barrett retired for the second out of the inning. 2 outs, 2-run lead for the Eagles, top of the 5th. And Savannah Johnson to the plate. Johnson 0 for 2 today with a pair of pop-ups, 1 to second, 1 to short. She takes on the outside edge for a strike to begin the at-bat at 0-1. No balls, a strike, and 2 out. Frazier on second, Long on first. 5-3, Eagles leading. Here's the 0-1. Popped up, foul ground, first base side. It is onto the roof of the press box, startling certain individuals working their first softball games. Some folks are seasoned and didn't react. Some folks who are trying their best reacted. 0-2. Outside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Josh Butts has done some softball games. He knows what he's doing on camera. Veteran, calm, cool, collected. That doesn't apply to everybody in this room right now. Here's the 1-2. Check swing and a pitch outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 aboard for the Cavs, top of the 5th, down 2 runs in a 5-3 ball game. Frost back to work. The break-even pitch on the way. Flipped foul by Johnson, back and out of play. Do it over at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield at normal depth for the Eagles. Corner is even with the Bags. As Frost brings the 2-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss on a pitch down. And Johnson's fanned to end the 5th. Cavs strand 2, their 4th and 5th left on base. It's a 5-3 Eagles lead headed to the bottom of the 5th. Hughes to lead off for the Eagles when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman Athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
First pitch to Macy Hughes from Allison, misses up for a ball, 1-0. A 5-3 lead for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hughes 0 for 2 on the day. Takes low and away for a ball, 2-0. Hughes grounded out to short her first time up. Hit a ball to third in at-bat number 2 that Osmus grabbed with a runner on third, tried to tag that runner, missed, and Hughes was able to beat a throw to first. She bounces this pitch back up the box. Seeing eye single for Macy Hughes. Gets between Mills and Long and into center field for a leadoff knock for a 3rd straight inning for the Eagles. So Macy Hughes aboard for Hayden Dye. Carson-Newman leads UVA-wise 5-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Dye cleared the bases with a double her last time up, and she fouls off the first pitch she gets. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. 5 runs off of 5 hits for the Eagles. No errors, 3 left. 3 runs off of 5 hits. No errors and 5 left for the Cavs. 0-1. Allison, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-1. You can close the book on the Cavs starter Jones. 3 2/3 innings, gives up 4 hits and 5 runs. Walks 2, strikes out 1, hits 1. And she is the pitcher of record right now for the Cavs. The pitch, Dye will loop into center, but that is right at Gibson, who takes 1 step in to retire Dye on a line drive. Out number 1 for the bottom of the 5th. And Brooke Matizowski to the plate. Matizowski 1 for 1 with 2 runs driven in. She's gone yard and produced a run with a sacrifice fly. She fouls off the first pitch she gets here, 0-1. Hughes with decent speed at first base. 4 stolen bases on the season. Middle infield closes to double play depth for the Cavs. 0-1, Allison pitches. Matizowski bounces it back to the circle. It's grabbed by Allison. Throw to second to the shortstop Long, in time for 1. Relay to first, in time for 2. A 1-6-3 double play ends the threat for Carson-Newman. Great reaction from Allison in the circle. And the throw to first just in time to get Hughes. Eagles leadoff single spoiled. It's McKnight, Allison, and Mills to the plate for the Cavs after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
First pitch to McKnight is swung on and missed, and she's behind in the count. 0-1 to Emma Frost. Frost back to work. The 0-1. Hit in the air to right. Mary Vandergriff racing in and camps under it to put away McKnight. So there's out number 1. Brings up Allison, who has reached base every time she's come up for the Cavaliers. Started the day as the DP. Entered in the field as the pitcher an inning and a half ago. First pitch to Allison is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Allison got plunked her first time up. An infield single to second last time up. Top of the 6th inning, a 5-3 lead for Carson-Newman on UVA Wise. Here's the 0-1. Popped foul, first base side, out of play. Is this one going to land on the roof of the press box? No. No startling certain individuals in this room. Good poise, though. Good poise to recover. Here's the 0-2 to Allison. Tipped foul to the on-deck circle on the first base side. Do it over again at 0-2. Well, busy day, as Tuesdays typically are on the diamond in the South Atlantic Conference in 55 minutes. Carson-Newman baseball will take on 11th-ranked Young Harris just down Davis Street at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. 0-2 to Allison. Taken in for a ball, 1-2. Elsewhere in the softball world in the SAC, bottom of the 6th inning, Anderson home to Limestone. And the Trojans rolling. They're up 8-1 on the Saints. This and the Wise Carson-Newman doubleheader, or the Wise Carson-Newman, Anderson Limestone, the only 2 league doubleheaders on the docket today. Coker hosts Georgia College at 3 p.m. Here's the 1-2. High and outside to Allison, 2-2. So not as busy as a typical Tuesday, but a fair amount of softball and baseball around the parks of the SAC. 2-2, Frost pitches. High and outside for ball 3. Allison has battled back to load the count and will face a 7th pitch in this at-bat. 5-3 Eagles leading, top of the 6th inning. Bases empty. 1 out, the pitch. Slash to short. Dye scoops it up. Throw to first as Smith goes split-legged. Is in time to retire Allison. Allison with wheels, but Dye and Smith played it perfectly. Dye fielding off the second hop and putting a on-target throw to first to Smith to get Allison. There's 2 away. The base is empty for the second baseman, Mills. First pitch to Mills is fouled off, 0-1. Mills 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first. And reached on a fielder's choice to second in the 4th. 3 runs off of 5 hits for the Cavs. No errors, 5 left. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 3 left for the Eagles. The 0-1 lifted to left. Trinity Brooks will knock it down and keep Mills to a single. So a 2-out knock for Mills. And you reach the 9-hole hitting, Matea Osmus. I'll hold the phone on that. Karen Bitter has her lineup card out. And the Cavs will bring in a pinch hitter in Emma McCauley. So a pinch hit AB for the junior McCauley. Batting in place of Osmus, who was 0 for 2. First pitch to McCauley. Swung on, lifted to right, but right at Mary Vandergriff, who takes 3 steps in and makes the grab at shoulder height to retire McCauley. 2-out single for Mills, but the Cavs can't do anything with her. Carson-Newman hopes that it is batting for the final time in this game. Eagles carry a 5-3 lead to the bottom of the 6th on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
First pitch to Brooklyn Lucero is well over everybody's heads into the backstop for ball 1. 1-0 to Lucero. Allison, an inning and a third of relief, has been quality. The pitch, that's well above Lucero's head again, 2-0. 1 1/3 innings for Allison in relief, has given up a hit with a strikeout, and she has preserved a 2-run deficit. (5-3) Eagles leading. Cavs struck first with 3 in the first, but the Eagles answered with 5 straight. Lucero swings at this pitch, back to the circle it comes, into Allison's glove, and she throws out Lucero at first to Johnson. So a 1-3 put out. Cavs retire the Eagles' leadoff runner for the first time since the second inning. There's one out for Mary Vandergriff. 1 for 2 on the day for Vandergriff. Fly out to right, single back up the middle. First pitch to Vandergriff, taken high for a ball, 1-0. 5-3, Carson-Newman leads, bottom 6th. Wind blows lazily out toward left. Allison, 1-0 to the plate. Zooms low for ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Mary Vandergriff. 3-run Barrett double started the Cavs scoring in the first, the 2-0. High for Vandergriff, 3-0. Eagles would answer in the bottom of the second with a Matazowski solo shot to left, and then plated 4 in the bottom of the third to take the lead. A 3-run double for Hayden Dye, a sacrifice fly from Brooke Matazowski to give the Eagles this 5-3 cushion. 3-0. Finds the plate for a strike. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Mary Vandergriff. Base is empty for the Eagles in the bottom of the 6th with a 5-3 lead. Allison, the 3-1 offering. Downstairs for ball 4. She walks her 18th batter of the season. Vandergriff works a base on balls for a 7th time this year. And the Eagles have a 1-out base runner as Karen Bitter comes out to have a chat with the UVA Wise infield. Elena Smith will come to the plate, 0 for 1 with a line out to short and a sacrifice bunt to her name. As Karen Bitter chatting things over, says what needs to be said, and Allison will go back to work in the circle. And inning and 2/3 deep into this relief effort. 22 pitches, 10 for strikes. Set to face off against her 7th batter. 2 have reached. 1 was erased with an inning-ending double play. First pitch to Elena Smith is on the edge for a strike, 0-1. Wise middle infield is at double play depth. Corners stay even with the bags. Outfield a step or 2 back, but mostly normal depth, the 0-1. Smith takes low for a ball. It's 1-1. Allison has done a nice job keeping everything on the ground in her inning and 2/3 of relief. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, back to the circle. Allison grabs, turns it to Long at short for 1. Relay to first, in time to Johnson for 2. Back-to-back 1-6-3 inning-ending double plays. And the Cavs keep the deficit to 2 runs with the top of the order due up in the 7th. We come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Frost goes to work against Gibson to start the 7th with a first pitch flared foul onto Davis Street. And the count is 0-1 to Gibson. Led off the game with a single over the head of Matazowski at 3rd. Since then has been retired on a pop-up to 2nd and a ground out to the circle. She flares this ball into shallow left field. Die was pulled in. It flies over her head, and Gibson is aboard. Tying run to the plate on a bloop single for Gibson. She's got a multi-hit day. And Frazier will look to keep the line moving for the Cavs here in the top of the 7th. Eagles leading 5-3. Frazier singled through the left side her last time up. She's been aboard twice, once on the single, once on a fielder's choice. Cross pitches, and Frazier pops it foul back and over the netting, out of play, 0-1. 5-3, Eagles lead it in the top of the 7th inning. Wind blowing out to center. Frost, the 0-1. Swinging a line drive. Die grabs it at short's throw to first. Not in time for the double play. Frazier retired on the line drive out. And it brings up Kara Long. 4th highest batting average in the SAC. In Kara Long. 1 for 2 today. First pitch to Long. Taken for a strike on the inner half to the lefty, 0-1. Long singled up the middle her first time up. Has grounded out to second and gotten plunked. 1 out. Gibson on first for the Cavs, trailing 5-3 in the 7th. The pitch, low for a ball, 1-1. 97 pitches for Emma Frost, 69 for strikes. 6 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 7 hits and 3 runs. Frost the 1-1. Long will flip it down the right field line, but turning foul and out of play. It's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Long. Frost back to work. Gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Long takes high for ball 2, 2-2. Gibson does have speed on the base paths. 8 stolen bases on the year. Although if you're UVA wise, down 2 runs, probably not worth chancing her at second. The 2-2 is low, poked down the right field line. Vandergrift drifting back to the wall. She loses it. It bounces off the face of the wall. Gibson rounding second. She is over to third base. And the Cavs have runners on the corners on a ball that Vandergrift lost in the sun, twisting around in right field. So the tying run on base for Wise here in the top of the 7th with Barrett to the plate. The runner at third doesn't matter a ton right now for the Cavs. It's Long on first that the Eagles have to worry about. First pitch to Barrett. Pops out of Warder's mitt. It was in for a ball, 1-0. Barrett, 3-run double, strikeout, infield fly. 1 out, runners on the corners in the top of the 7th. A 5-3 lead for Carson-Newman. Frost 1-0. Hit foul to the right, now to play, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Cavs have runners on the corners. A bloop single to short, a line out, and a fly ball for a base hit to right to start the inning. Here's the 1-1. Taken on the outside edge for a strike. Frost in the driver's seat at 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Frost gets the sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. It bounces off Frost's glove into center field. Base hit for Barrett. She drives in her 4th run of the game, and it's a 5-4 contest. Long to second. The tying run in scoring position for the Cavs. The go-ahead run on base with 1 out, top of the 7th. And Johnson to the plate. Michael Graves out from the dugout to have a word with the infield. Inning started with a Gibson single to short. Frazier lined out to 2 short. And you had Long, a towering fly ball to right that banged off the wall. Vandergrift could have caught had it not been lost in the sun. And now Barrett drives in Gibson with an RBI single up the middle, her 4th run batted in, and her 2nd hit of the day to make it a 1-run contest. Tying run in scoring position, go-ahead run on first for the Cavs in the top of the 7th, and Johnson to the plate. Swings at the first pitch, fly ball right center field. Abby Martin ranges over, grabs it, tagging, going to third is Long. Tying run 60 feet away, so a productive out for Johnson. Moves the tying run to third. Runners on the corners for McKnight. She's 0 for 3 today. Has popped up to short, grounded out to the circle, and popped up to right. Tying runs 60 feet away as Frost pitches. And McKnight checks her swing and a pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Eagles protecting a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the 1-0. Low for a ball, 2-0. After McKnight, you get Allison, who's 1 for 2 and has been aboard twice today. Eagles would prefer to end the game here. 2 out, runners on the corners. Here's the 2-0. McKnight swings, cue ball shot, foul, ground, third base side. Nobody can get to it in time, and it lands for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Long on third, representing the tying run. Barrett on first, representing the go-ahead run. 5-4 Eagles leading in the top of the 7th with 2 out. The 2-1. Swung on, lifted, shallow, in the infield. Hughes races in and gets it in her glove. The second baseman retires McKnight, and that's the ball game. Cavs threaten, but UVA Wise leaves the tying run on third base, and for the first time in series history, the Eagles have 4 straight wins over the Highland Cavaliers. Carson-Newman prevails 5-4 in Game 1 of this doubleheader. We've got Game 2 for you at approximately 2:55 p.m. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.